So DeepSeek AI broke the internet, broke the investing market, broke the crypto market, broke Donald Trump's heart, broke Elon Musk's heart. And in this short but impactful video, I'm going to be showing you how you can use DeepSeek AI's power to make real money online as a real beginner. So if you do not know what DeepSeek AI is, it's basically an AI powered conversation tool, meaning that you can talk to it and have it respond and do things that you were originally supposed to do by yourself. Now, the best part of the exact method that I'll give you in this video is the fact that the method is not really very saturated.
What do you mean by that?
Meaning that a lot of creators and their grandmas are currently not speaking about it because they don't even know about it. And yes, without wasting a single second, let's get into the first step. So step one is where we basically create an account on DeepSeek AI. So to do that, basically just go to any browser Tor that you use. In my case, I'm going to use Google. Just go ahead and type in DeepSeek AI. So when you type in DeepSeek AI on Google, it's going to show you all the things that are trending, but you want to ignore that and go to the main website, deepseek.com. Basically, so now that we're here on deepseek.com, what you want to do is very simple. Just scroll to where it says start now, click on where it says start now. Now when we're here on the screen, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click on where it says sign up. And when you click on sign up, you put in your email address, put in a password, confirm the password, and then click on send code. They are going to send you a code to your email, and then you enter that code here. Click on I confirm and click on sign up. It's literally that simple. Now, that is step one. Step two is where we go into the DeepSeek account. Down here it says, hi, I'm DeepSeek. How can I help you today? Yeah, DeepSeek is gonna help us make money, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna enter right now. So we're gonna go ahead and enter what I'm gonna enter. Just enter exactly what I'm gonna enter, but I'm gonna tell you when to change something. It's really very simple. So just pay close attention and tap the like button. So we're gonna go ahead and say, please give me a list of X topics that people are genuinely interested in on the internet. I want these people's interest to be based on something that they really want and will be willing to pay for. Now, this simple prompt right here can make you a lot of money. Don't worry, I'm gonna explain everything in detail. It's gonna make perfect sense to you. But as for right now, why it has X here is because this particular prompt here and this particular method of making money online with DeepSeek AI is really unlimited. So you could literally make unlimited money. What I mean by unlimited is that here right now, you could tell it to give you 100, you could tell it to give you 200 topics, you could tell it to give you 300 topics, but obviously nobody is going to want to do 300 topics. So just keep it simple and say, probably give me 10 topics or 5 topics or 3 topics or even 20 if you're someone that likes to go into the detail, see what is possible and choose, right? So it depends on you, but for this video's purpose, we're going to go ahead and enter 5 topics. Now we're going to go ahead and click on enter right here. And what's going to happen is that DeepSeek AI is going to spit out topics for us right here. So from what we can see here, DeepSeek has given us a list of 5 topics that people are genuinely interested in and willing to pay for based on current trends and evergreen demand, right? So it says health, fitness, wellness. It says personal finance, wealth building. It says career development, skill building, relationships and personal growth, hobbies, and lifestyle enhancement. So basically, inside of all these topics, you're going to see a lot of other subtopics right here. For example, under health and wellness, it says personalized fitness plans, mental health resources, supplements, fitness equipment, wearable tech. These are things that people are interested in. So it says why they pay, health is a top priority and all blah blah blah. You can just go through this stuff right here, right? I don't want us to waste a lot of time, right? So now that DeepSeek has given you what you asked it to give you, the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and create a money system. So DeepSeek right now and say, pick the least competitive topic for me and create a money system that I would use as an AI avatar to make helpful content and sell digital products through it on all major social media platforms. I also want a system for email marketing in place. We're gonna hit enter again. And as usual, what's gonna happen is that DeepSeek right here, our AI slave, our AI bot, is gonna create exactly what we told it to create for us, right? So now, having entered that prompt, which as you remember, you can just copy the prompt from me, you can now see that it has basically created a money system for us. Now, I'm gonna explain basically like what the money system is and how it works. So you can see here that the least competitive topic out of all the topics that we told you to give us is the hobbies and lifestyle enhancements topic, right? Specifically focusing on niche hobbies, as you can see here. Now it says that many hobbies are underserved, which makes sense. Now you see how DeepSeek is helping us. Don't worry, this is just the beginning. I'm even gonna show you deeper stuff. Maybe that's why the name is DeepSeek, I guess. Leave me a like, right? So right now that you guys have seen that, you can see that it has given us the money making system that we asked it for. Now you can see that it says, pick a specific hobby, for example, urban gardening, miniature model building, calligraphy and hand lettering, board game strategy, DIY home brewing. So you could basically choose anything right here, right? And it's choosing for this example, urban gardening, as you can see right here. And you can see that it says you can basically create your AI avatar. I'm gonna show you how to do that. Don't worry, just chill, relax, right? But as for right now, you can see that the content strategy says YouTube, interest, blogs, and website. Now, don't worry, you're not the one that's gonna be making this content. Although, in some cases, if you're someone who is already used to making videos, you could choose to make the stuff yourself, right? But there is still AI. AI can do everything in today's world, right? But as for right now, you can see the digital products that it's telling us to sell. You could literally sell ebooks called Seasonal Planting Guide for Urban Gardeners, Urban Gardening 101. Online courses, you could do Master Hydroponics, Grow Plants Without Soil. It says DIY balcony garden design. So it's basically telling you what these people are interested in, what to sell to them, how you can position yourself, what platforms to be on. These are things that you would initially, like 5 years ago, have to go watch this YouTuber, watch that YouTuber, watch this creator, watch that person to figure out. But in today's world, it's literally crazy because like in a split second, you can have all these things handed to you on a platter of gold. All that is left and all that is stopping you from making money right now is that big question of what are you doing with the information that you've been given, right? So now that you understand that, you can see that we can also sell printable planners, we can sell balcony garden and all. So you can see it says for the email marketing system, it's saying you should use all this stuff right here, but I'm gonna blur these things out because first of all of them want you to start paying them money immediately and they don't even allow you to do stuff. I know that personally because like I'm a marketer, I do this stuff, I do email marketing, I do a lot of stuff, right? So these are a no-no. I'm gonna show you what to use right now. So you can see a lead magnet, so you can basically offer the people, all those people who are interested in whatever you choose. Remember, this is not limited to 5. You can basically tell it to give you 100 topics like I showed you in the beginning. And another thing you should know about this is that the way it chose to give us, or it chose by itself to use gardening as an example in this video, we could literally tell it, hey DeepSeek, we do not want to do gardening. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do that. Give me a money-making system. Right? And it's going to give you the same exact thing that you have here, but for another niche or another topic in a way that it's going to make sense, right? So basically here right now, you see, it says welcome email sequence. You're going to have to, like, after you give people the free stuff that you're going to be giving them on your content outlets, which is TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all those places that we spoke about, DeepSeek told us about, right? You're going to be giving them free stuff as they are watching your content. So when you get their emails, you're going to have to send out at least 3 to 5 emails introducing who you are, making them understand you, making them trust you more. You're going to then have like regular emails that you send out, still about the same topic. And don't worry, all these things can be generated by DeepSeek, right? It can be generated. I'm going to show you how to do it. Then you can basically set up automated sales funnels that can then promote the books and the courses and every other thing that you have. And then occasionally you can, on your other content outlets, literally talk about the books and courses and everything that you've created as the AI avatar that you are, right? So basically you can see it says, just like I said, monetizing across all platforms, right? You could be writing, you could be posting pins on Pinterest, you could be using affiliate links, you could be doing a lot of things, right? So basically, the example workflow that's giving you is to post a TikTok video, include a CTA to download your free guide, not just subscribers with emails, and use Instagram Reels to showcase success stories for students from your course. So basically, this is how to get a money system from DeepSeek. Now note, you can always rewatch this video or go back to copy the exact prompts that I used, that's the things that I typed into DeepSeek to give me this. So that that's why this video is here for you. It's literally available for free on the internet, right? So leave me a like. So to use DeepSeek to create like an ebook, we're gonna go ahead and tell it, I need you to help me create the ebook. Give me what should be inside it so that I can edit it, right? So when you do that, you go ahead and enter that. Now note, you can always take this video back to copy this particular prompt. So you can see that the ebook here says Urban Gardening 101, grow your food in small spaces, right? So you can see what it has inside of here. It says like title of the book is Urban Gardening 101, subtitle, The Beginner's Guide to Thriving Plants in Small Spaces. Right here it says tagline, transform your balcony. So introduction of the book, who is the book for, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6, conclusion, bonus resources. Right here. So basically this is what should be inside your book right here. So it's telling you to include high quality images. It's telling you to add icons, charts and infographics to make it appealing. It's telling you what to do. So basically you're going to have to write. You're going to have to use some design tools, which I'm going to show you. You're going to have to add images. If you do not do these things, your book is not a book. It's just a document, right? You need to make it a book for someone to be able to pay you some money, right? I'm telling you this because like it's the truth. You need to know. So basically this stuff that DeepSeek has given us right here, right now, all you have to do is to copy this thing. Just copy this stuff right here, like everything we have, like literally like this stuff. This is the content that's going to be inside the book. So you just scroll down right here and you copy. Just go ahead and copy from DeepSeek. And then what you want to do is you want to go to your browser and you want to search for Google Docs real quick. Now when you search for Google Docs, just go ahead and find the one that says docs.google.com. Go ahead and click on there. And when you click on there, it's going to bring you into here, something that looks like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on this plus sign right here. And mind you, if you do not have a Gmail account, like a proper Google account, a Gmail email, you're not going to be able to get access to this. So just go ahead and create one. It's free. It's very simple. So click on plus right here. And when we click on plus, we have our open untitled document right here. As you can see, we're going to go ahead and paste what we've copied from DeepSeek, chapter 1, chapter 2, all the way through. Basically, what you want to do is you want to spend a couple of days, not days, creating your book, right? You could literally dive deeper. For example, you could take here where it says, why urban gardening, and ask DeepSeek and say, hey DeepSeek, I'm trying to write a book. I need you to pose as me. You write your name, the name you're using, right? It could be a real name, it could be a pseudonym, right? Then you can tell it, I want you to write as me, and I want you to explain the benefits of growing your own food. That way you can get the content for this particular part of the book, and then you can edit it yourself. If you want, you can be a lazy panda and basically paste it like that, right? And when you do this thing for the whole chapters and everything, the next thing you have to do would then be to turn this document into a proper book. Because like if you leave this stuff like this, I promise you, it is not a book. It's still a document, right? Now let me show you how to turn it into a book. So when you go to canva.com all you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and come to this top of the search bar right here. And yes, Canva is free, 100% free. There's some paid stuff inside, but you don't have to pay. I can promise you that. You don't have to pay, just use the free stuff. So come here right now and go ahead and type in ebook right here. So go ahead and type in ebook. When you type in ebook, you're gonna see ebook template. Go ahead and click on ebook template. And when you click on ebook templates, you're gonna see these ones that have this kind of crown stuff. You wanna stay away from those because the stuff that has this kind of crown stuff is usually paid for, right? You don't wanna be paying money when we're trying to make money right here. So basically, you just wanna find something that looks good enough, that is not paid, and select it as a template. For example, this one right here is kind of good, right? This is kind of good. This is kind of good. I like this one. This one is kind of good. But to keep everything short and straight to the point here, we're just going to go with this one here. So go ahead and click on that. And when we click on that, what's going to happen is that we're going to go ahead and click on customize this template. And when you click on customize this template, this is where you can then take like the things that you've done inside your document and turn them into a proper book, page by page. It has to be done by somebody, right? This part has to be done by somebody. DeepSeek has done its part, but you have to do this stuff once and for all. Now remember, you're doing it once and for all. Once you nail it right and you start doing the content side of things, which is what I'm going to show you soon, how to still do that with AI, you're going to be in a position where you're going to be making money because you've created the product, it's going to get sales, right? If you do the right things, right? So here, for example, we could basically come to here where it has all these writings. We could basically click on here to zoom in. You can see how I can zoom in and out in Canva to basically see what I'm doing closely. Then let me say I had already written my stuff right here and I want to like copy the stuff that is in chapter 1. I could just basically come to the chapter and copy the text basically, right? And I'm just going to copy this right here and I'm going to go into my Canva. I'm going to paste that. So you can see how we've changed what is inside here right now. We can basically click on the background as well. If you want to change that, click on the color and you can basically change the color of the background to whatever color that you want. You can see what I'm doing right here. So you could basically take your time to create a real book right here. This stuff right here, literally. You can click on this stuff right here and you can click on this to duplicate and you can drag it onto the next page. Literally, you can like drag it to the next page. Right here. It's literally that simple to create these books, but you have to do it well. I'm doing it like this because I'm just teaching you what to do. I'm showing you how to use DeepSeek to crack the internet and start getting yourself some money as a beginner, right? So basically, this book is ugly. It's one of the ugliest books I've ever seen because I'm rushing, but you should make your own beautiful. Your own should be beautiful. But basically, when you're done, you just go ahead and click on share. And then you go ahead and click on download right here and you select PDF, best for printing. Then you go ahead and click on all pages right here. We have just 5 pages, right? But yours should be at least substantial. Do something substantial, but there is no rules. You can have a 10-page book. You can have a 20-page book. You can have a 100-page book. You can have a 1,000-page book. Depends on the value you want to give inside the book. Right now, go ahead and click on download and it's then going to download into your computer. Then that file that you have now downloaded, in fact, let's just download this one really because like there's no point not downloading it. I want to show you guys how to do this stuff so you can go and do it for yourself. Basically, I'm going to click on download and you can see that it says downloading and you can see that it has started downloading into my computer. Now that I have this stuff downloaded into my computer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and upload it to where we're going to be selling it. Right here. For that, we're going to use a marketplace called Market22 right there. So you can go to market22.co or just search for Market22 on Google, like I showed you. And when you do that, basically what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and create an account, right? Just go ahead and create an account on Market22. And the good thing about Market22 is that they have like affiliates ecosystem where like you're going to see like people can actually promote your products for you. So another trick you can do is to just promote other people's products, but promoting other people's product, like you're not really making all the money, commission of the money as an affiliate. So basically just come here, click on where it says get started. You select what you are, whether you're a vendor or an affiliate. Obviously we're trying to create a product here, so we are vendors. Go ahead and click on next, and then here it's asking for a first name. You put in your first name. I'm just going to put in Daniel here. I'm going to put in Ume. right here. It says email. I'm gonna put in Daniel's hustle at gmail.com. Then my phone number, asking my country. So I'm gonna select my country. Then it's asking for a password. We're gonna go ahead and enter a password, right? But I already have an account. I'm just gonna go ahead and sign into one of my dummy accounts because like I have like a lot of accounts on here because I'm actually creating a lot of products currently, right? So this is a dummy account, right? You're yet to start making money online. So here we're gonna go ahead and click on plus right here, and you can see that there's a $1 payment. I think this was done so that people don't just like keep creating products like without meaning. You have to actually do it well. So because of your $1, make sure you create your book by setting a date, and this is where we then upload that PDF that we've created. This is how to create like digital products. If it's like a course, you then upload like the videos that are supposed to be inside the course. Like that's basically what it takes, literally. And then when you're done, you can basically go ahead and set write the description. You want to write something that makes sense, something that's going to make people understand what your product is about. Then here it says that you should upload a thumbnail. Now a thumbnail is what people are going to be seeing on your product page when they come there. And you can choose to make the file downloadable. You can choose to not make it downloadable. Right, you're gonna select the pricing type. If you want it to be one time, you can select the amount of money you want to charge. I can say $10 for this book or $9.99 for this book. Then I could go ahead and say I want to pay affiliates 50% commission. Like when someone with the money, then I could basically like do whatever I want. Like I literally own the page. So if you have a separate sales page, you can put that here, but like it doesn't really make any sense like to be doing that right now because we need to keep things very simple. We don't need to be spending any money because buying domain names and design and all, another topic. If you are getting the right amount of people, you're getting the right kind of attention with what DeepSeek has given us, you're going to be able to make money for real. So here right now is where we can upload the PDF that we've created. So I'll go into my computer, go into downloads. You can see the book right here. We'll go ahead and upload the book. You can see it's a 1.34 MB book right there. Now that we have it uploaded, we need to have a thumbnail, right? So you can see the thumbnail is 221 pixels by 170 pixels. So to do that, we just go into Canva right here, click on custom size, and then we'll click on 221 by 170 right there. Click on create new design. And what's going to happen is that it's going to create something that, so what I normally like to do is I like to take the book and put it here and do a design that matches the color of the book. So in this case, what we have here is not really a very like book. Like it's not a book yet, but we could basically build off of the colors of what we have here, right? So we could basically even go into here and we could choose to take what is here. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna zoom in a bit and I'm gonna take like a screenshot because I want to give you guys like a picture of like what this stuff should look like. Right, so I have that saved. I'm just gonna save that in my computer, and then I'm gonna go into Canva right here, and then I'm gonna click on upload, and I'm gonna click on upload files. I'm gonna go into my computer. I'm gonna collect that I just uploaded, and you're gonna see that it's gonna upload. So here it's uploaded. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna put it here. So I put it here right now. It's now centralized. I can actually zoom in, right? And then I can write the name of the book in a way that it makes sense. I can just click on text here and I can basically take this and put it here and say every gardener's, right, or an urban gardener's guide, right? So basically this is not really good enough. Like this is not at the standard of what I would do. But if I were to calm down and start doing stuff right here, this video is going to be 4 hours long and people are not going to want to watch 4 hours long stuff because people's brains are fried, right? Everybody's brains is fried except mine, right? And a few other people, you know? So basically, here is like an example of a thumbnail. We could basically click on the background there and basically we could just like select a color that kind of suits what we are doing in a way, looking for a color that makes sense right here. So I think we have that one. Right? I can change this color here from black, can change it to white, literally, right? And I could literally click on share, and this time click on download, and instead of PDF, we're gonna save it as a PNG, and then we can go into Market 22 right here, which is where we used to sell our digital products, and we can basically click on here, and it's gonna upload that for us. So basically, we can then go ahead and write. A description. Now the description needs to make sense. It needs to make someone want to buy. So we could basically tell DeepSeek and say, DeepSeek, I need a detailed description for my product. I need this description to explain to readers what to expect from the book we want to do. And DeepSeek right here is going to create that for us, like literally. So you can see basically. So basically what it is giving us here right now, or some things that it missed because of its AI at the end of the day, those, right? So basically you can see what I'm doing here, but that's what you should do, right? That's how to do stuff well. But this stuff is not even done well. I'm rushing because I'm trying to save time. I don't want to be recording long videos no more because you guys don't even watch the long videos. So here, right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on where it says publish for review. DeepSeek for the emails. I'm going to tell it to write me over 60 emails that would provide value and at the same time promote my book without being salesy, right? Salesy. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna give us over 60 emails. So you wanna take these emails and you wanna automate them. So how do you automate them? That is what DeepSeek was trying to use. AI automation, email automation tools, a book right here. I have a couple of emails connected to my system.io account already. You can connect your own as well. So I'm going to select this one from my newsletter, Hustlers newsletter. You should join that newsletter.